Hello, I'm Jimmy Doherty.
And I'm Hannah Jackson.
And today we're here at my farm to talk to you a bit about mega farms and supermarket farm washing.
In fact, in the UK, 85% of meat comes from US-style mega farms, which is pretty outrageous, isn't it?
That is incredible. We need to find out some more.
Should we go find out?
So Hannah, the rise of mega farms affecting small family farms, how have you found it?
They're the opposites to how we farm, aren't they? I think we've got like such high animal welfare at the top of our list and looking after the environment at the same time, and then these big intensive mega farms are the opposite. We're being very much tainted by that.
And I like to think, if I'm buying my food, that I'm not just buying it off of a handful of ginormous companies. I like the diversity, because when you've got lots of small family farms, there's diversity and it's stable, there's a stability, because it's not just about the price. You're supporting the local rural economy. You're supporting those generations of farmers, the expertise, the animal welfare. It's all there. So the rise of mega farms are incredible. 15 years ago, I think there was one application. Last year, over 100.
Yeah, which I think is slightly terrifying.
Everyone wants affordable food, but we've really got to look beneath the consequences of these ginormous farms. We think it's going to be cheap food, but we've got to pay for it somewhere. Now, I've got to say, as a shopper, it's a bit of a minefield out there.
We don't really know what we're buying into when we go onto the shelf and we're looking at our produce, do we?
I think nearly 50% of consumers think that what they're buying is from a small producer, and it's not the case.
Yeah, and it's so sad because I think there's so many shoppers that really genuinely do want to support the small British family farms, and they do want to make sure that high animal welfare is at the very, very top.
Hannah, look at some of this produce that you commonly see in most supermarkets. Standard chicken.
Yep.
Okay. Willow Farms. That sounds nice, doesn't it?
Sounds lovely.
But this is just over £3.
And you wonder how on earth that's possible.
So this pack of bacon here, it's £1, the whole lot.
£1.
£2 a kilo. When you look at all this together, you've got super cheap, okay? You've got a chicken that's, I can't believe how cheap the chicken is.
Yeah.
And trusted farms, named farms here.
That's it.
I mean, how's all this possible?
Exactly, and I think the reality is that everyone thinks they're buying from all these little tiny farms around the UK, but really, in reality, they're buying from 3 big main producers on these mega farms.
So what does all this mean?
Should we have a little look into it?
Let's do it. Most of the chicken we eat is coming from 3 companies, combined turnover of £4.8 billion. And at that scale, I mean, you can really lower the prices and undercut the small people. The supermarkets are claiming that they're investing in British agriculture. We're investing X amount of millions.
No, I don't think this is going to be a true reflection on the whole industry benefiting at all. I think it's going to be these very top companies here, and then of course the supermarkets.
So when it comes to cheap chicken, actually, there's a huge price to pay.
Yes.
It's not on the price tag.
No, but it's actually on farm.
Yeah.
So what can shoppers do if they want to see real change?
The best thing you can do as a shopper is ask the questions. Dig a bit deeper, and if you see farm washing, you call it out.
Absolutely, and Riverford organic farmers are already doing that. They are calling out supermarkets to stop farm washing and just be honest with shoppers about where their produce actually comes from.